SPMP サイドストーリークンネチプ
Previous overview. Kunnecup and the others crossed the mountain sadly, and were surprised to hear the name of her sister and the story of the time from a woman they had met at the foot of the mountain. After eating at the family's house, they returned to the hut to rest. I woke up the next morning feeling a little elated. I don't think I'll be able to meet the people who have crossed the mountain in person yet, but I never thought I'd be able to hear my sister's story so soon, so I'm impressed. As I was reminded of my sister's story, two of my friends woke up almost at the same time, and as the three of us were getting ready to leave, a woman from yesterday came and invited me to breakfast. When the three of us went to her house, there was a lot of food on the floor. As we were happily eating the delicious food we hadn't eaten in a long time, an old woman told us a story that bothered us a little. It was a gossip I had heard from someone who had come over the mountain, and it had to do with the uproar. The old woman comforted me, saying, "I heard that many people died on the other side of the mountain, and it must have been difficult." But there was no such fact, so when I denied it, the old woman looked a little surprised. Then, the woman who told me about my sister yesterday also seemed to believe the rumors, and said that no one would go to the other side of the mountain because the other side of the mountain was a scary place, and she also told me why. It seemed that everyone who had crossed the mountain was afraid of something, and she wondered why they hadn't stayed in the same place for a long time and why they were all going in the same direction. She told me that when she was wandering, she heard scary rumors, so everyone assumed that the other side of the mountain was a scary land. Very unfortunate. I had no idea that such rumors were circulating. I don't know where the rumor came from, but if that's the reason, it's natural that there are no people coming and going over the mountains. However, the source of the rumor must be someone who knows about the uproar, so it may have been misconveyed somewhere. For the time being, I told the family about the commotion and that there were people injured but no one died, and I cleared up the misunderstanding, but I am confused if many other people misunderstand. After that, after eating, we headed for the beach with the woman who promised to guide us. It seems that the sisters disappeared soon, but I am a little curious about what kind of place they were staying. When I arrived at the beach, there was a slightly wider sandy beach, and the crystal clear sea water stretched far into the distance. There were a lot of rocks on the beach I was used to, and I was not used to such a sandy beach, so it felt fresh. However, the sandy beach in Otanupukotan was much larger, but I didn't have time to see the scenery at that time, so I only remember the sand mountain that impressed me the most. I wonder what my sister was thinking when she looked at this sandy beach. When I was getting a little sentimental, the woman who was guiding me called out to me from behind, and when I turned around, she was looking at me with a gentle smile. Now is not the time to get sentimental. Then we headed to the bamboo grove a little farther away, led by her. The place was a little far from the coast and also from the river, so it seemed a little inconvenient. However, when I looked at the bamboo forest up close, the colors were wonderful, and the pale green bamboo and the green of the leaves swayed in the sunlight, and it was a sight to behold. As I was looking around the scene, I found a place that was a little worrisome at the edge of the bamboo forest. There was one place without bamboo or trees in the dense vegetation, and it was a place that felt incongruous with the surrounding area. As I started walking towards the place, everyone followed behind me. There was nothing but grass growing there, and as I stopped to look at the scene, a woman behind me muttered, "There is nothing now, but there used to be a roof and a bamboo floor to keep out the rain." It's this place. This is where my sister used to stay. I immediately called out to Momu and Chalati, and together they searched for my sister's mark. But in the end, I couldn't find anything. Then the woman who was looking at us looking for something seemed to wonder and asked me what I was looking for, so when I explained my sister's mark, she gave me a surprising reply. Today's story ends. The story is updated every Saturday. Please look forward to. If you like, please subscribe to the channel. See you again.